welcome. It's great to see you. It's been a while since I've made a video on here, so it's great to be back crafting with you. Today I'm sharing with you a fun little tutorial to make this flipbook folder mail, flat mail thing. I really need a better name for it, but I was inspired by Alice, who is I am absolutely Alice on Instagram. She made a Christmas folder thingy, and I thought I'd have a play around and see what I could come up with, and I came up with this fun flat mail. So to start off with, you will need a 6x12 piece of card. I'm just scoring that at 1.5, 1 3/4, 5 3/4, 6 and 9 3/4. I will put those measurements in the description or on the screen so that they're easier for you to find for future reference. And then I'm just burnishing all of those score lines so it lays nice and flat. I'm making this in plain orange card, and my plan is to decorate it with all of the beautiful Nelly Clem goodies from their Halloween kit last year. Here I'm just cutting this edge piece diagonally, so I've decided to make this into like a little tuck spot pocket on that page that it flips into, this one here. You could definitely leave that rectangular if you wanted to and just add tape down two sides or stitching, or if you wanted something different you could add a page onto there so there's an extra page that flips out, or maybe an envelope would be a cool idea. But I wanted to just work with that little piece that was left to make a tuck spot. I am going to stitch that rather than use tape, and I will remind you later, but make sure to stitch that before you add the backing or the cover piece, sorry, the mounting piece on the other side, because otherwise the stitching shows through. I'm working out which closure I want. I thought I wanted to put an embellishment on the front there and then have the flap tuck under it, but instead I decided to do a belly band, so I will give you the measurements for that a bit later on. These are all Nelly Clem papers, so the spotty one, I'm not 100% sure what kit that's from, but I will link it down below for you, and the others are all from last year's Halloween kit. I will pop the measurements for these up on the screen now, and I will put them in the description box for you as well. I have stitched around all of my pieces. I used pink thread for this, and now I'm just going to stick them onto the relevant pages on our little flat mail. I've gone for this black and white stripe on the front, which I absolutely love. My favourite paper from the kit though has to be the pink one with the stars, pink and purple stars. I'm using double-sided tape for this, but you could definitely use glue or whatever you have to hand. I promise I don't make you sit through and watch all of this. I do flip to being done in a moment. I haven't done a voiceover in so long. I need to get used to chatting to you guys again. Let me know if you are already onto Halloween crafting. I'm hoping to get all my Halloween crafting done early so I can move on to Christmas. That's the one I really, really love, but I don't like to miss Halloween because there's so many fun products to play with. I'm definitely more of a spooky cute kind of girl though. Don't love all the creepy vintagey stuff. Not my thing. So these Nelly Clem kits are absolutely perfect for me. There we go, I've skipped forward. Like I promised, you don't have to sit through the whole thing. So to make the belly band, I have used a 9x2 piece of card. I've scored that at 1.5, 1 3/4, 5 3/4, and at 6 inches. And then I'm just going to wrap that round the finished flat mail and sort of stick it together with double-sided tape. Sorry, tripped over my words there. And that way I know that it's definitely going to fit around. So this is what I was mentioning earlier. Make sure you do this stitching before you add this piece on the back, which would be the bottom stripy piece, because as I point out to you momentarily, all of my stitching has shown through on the other side because I mounted it first. So yeah, do this piece after you've stitched your little pocket closed. And there it is, all finished and ready to be embellished. The sticker on the back is from CRG Art, the little made by one, so I will link those down below. I love those, I have them in so many colours. Putting on the little belly band, like I said, I do this sort of as it's wrapped around the mail, which we will see in a second, so that I know it definitely fits. It's definitely going to slide on and off of there easily. And I'm just using double-sided tape. I'm sure wet glue would work just as well, but I don't want it to stick to the flat mail and I want it to adhere quite quickly, so gone for double-sided tape. I will also be covering this little belly band in pretty Nelly Clem papers, but I have split this video into 2 parts. So this is the tutorial to sort of put together your little mail, the base, and then I have a second part where I'm decorating it just to make sure that the videos weren't crazy long, but you still get to see it get completed, get all finished and spooky. So this is how it will look when you're done. Obviously, like I said, I need to add paper onto the band. But other than that, this is your little spooky mail ready to be made extra pretty with all of the embellishments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. I will link the decorating process down below for you, and I'll be back to craft with you very soon. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you then. Bye!